Ooh, that's what's up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we're playing If Found. It's not actually the title screen because I have loaded this before just to test it, and this is a fun little interactable, so I wanted you to experience that with me. But If Found is rated T. This is it. This is the whole description. It's a game about going home, coming out, and erasing everything. Let's get to the next screen. And as I click around, the music will turn off. Let's get to the next screen. And I'll say a little bit more about that. Oh. So you're literally taking an eraser. So as far as I know about this game, so you think you're done? No, you're not done. Now you erase this. Not done with this. Uh-oh. Now you erase this. The music is very upbeat. I kind of hope the game doesn't get too emotional. 750 million kilometers from Earth, in orbit around Jupiter. I've never been so far before. Okay, because I was just... I actually didn't see that before, because I hit skip. I was just trying to get to the settings, the game settings. Oh, this is actually really, really pretty. So I actually haven't seen this. That's funny. I need to go further. Only one more jump, and I will be the first to reach... This is not a space game, as far as I can tell, but we'll find out. Planet X. Planet X. Nice. Cool. That's an asteroid, not a planet. Wow. It's like... Okay, so I hit escape and I skipped all of this to get to the menu, but this is like watercolors. It's very beautiful. I'm still alive. I did it. I'm directly within the orbit of Planet X. And prove the theory, it's real. But where is it? I mean, that's a good question. So far, this game isn't anything like the description. That's okay. I can feel its gravity. How can it be so small when its pull is so strong? It's dense. These readings, something is wrong. What is wrong? This is a black hole. Oh, you can have really small black holes. At least the theory is. We haven't seen them because we can only see really big ones. We got a little cherry limeade today. A little cherry limeade. Okay, maybe I don't know what this game is about after all. And my outfit doesn't make sense. I was gonna wait till I got the title screen to explain it, but okay, we're just doing this together. We're here together, experiencing whatever this is. I read you the description from Steam about going home and coming out. Yeah, cherry limeade is delicious. Oh, okay. This is layer on layer here. Layer on layer. This is a self-portrait. Wow, here we go. I have a spacesuit. I am not wearing it. This is it. This is If Found. Right here. Right here. Okay, I think we erase this too. We do. There we go. So, what I actually was going to say about this game before we get into it proper because I really want to dive in and experience a game as it's meant to be. This is a game, as far as I know, right? Like, I try not to spoil things, but it's a short game, and this is a game about a young lady in the 90s coming back to her small town. If I have some of the details wrong, then we'll find out together. In Ireland, this is an Irish sweater, and coming out to, I think, her friends and her family, and what that experience is like. It's an experience I'll never have. And I think I used to do this as a young person. When I played video games, I would try to role play as different kinds of people. And I used to think about, like, experiencing the opposite experience to what I experience, and finding that in video games and role playing. And I would often role play as other genders, and it never to me was about any kind of deception. It was just about experiencing different realities. So role-playing games give you that ability to play the opposite of yourself. But I think what I realized then, and what I've realized up to this point in gameplay, is that you're never really playing the opposite of yourself. You're playing an aspect of yourself. So no, I'm not some 22-year-old Irish girl in the 90s coming out to her friends and family. But there is a part of that emotional experience that's within me and is within everybody. And I think the point of these games is to play that and tap into that emotional experience. And let's do that together. That's what we're gonna do right now. So I don't in any way speak to this experience, but I still want to be a part of it. Here we go. This book belongs to somebody. December 3rd, 1993. I'm home. My name is Queso. Oh, actually, if I'm going to be saying the name a lot, I want to know how to pronounce that. Queso? I mean, it's Irish, right? Or it could be Gaelic. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how words work. All right, I'm gonna straight Google this. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. Watch this. Boom. Word box. Instead of just saying the name, they have a big intro. Here we go. Are you listening? Can you all hear this?
Yo everyone. Greetings on my video. Well, right now I would like to
Okay, I don't need your AI super long explanation. Just please pronounce.
present how pronounce this word. So let's get right to it. Casio.
Casio. Boy, that took a long time. All right, Casio. My name is Casio, and I have no idea if that's right because I wasn't inspired by that website. My name is Casio. Things to remember. Oh, can I zoom in? That is so tiny. Oh no. You know what? We are going to be a little bit smaller today, folks. Oh. Click on me. Click on me. We're going to be a little bit smaller because I don't want to be in the way. Okay, here we go. Things to remember. Your earliest memory is your da holding you up on the beach. It's actually really hard to read the text with it wiggling. Beach lifting you over the waves. Rain coming in. He said, best get back to your mom will worry. All right, I might use some American English pronunciations of some of these words. 2, you finished 2 years of college. Your undergrad. Oh, I can't read it. Something didn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. 3, and it's totally crossed out. It says, when you stare, just ignore them. Oh, maybe when people stare. Think and dark matter. Remember how small and significant we all are. Ooh, I'm going to be making some wild assumptions. I hope I'm not wrong. I kind of don't want to clear all of this off because I didn't want it to skip screens. I'm not done reading. It got a little bigger though. So I think this is saying, like, I'm... No, 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 what are you doing? This book belongs... Why am I erasing this? I didn't even get to read that part. I don't want to erase this yet. I wanted to know what it says. Okay, maybe I'll get another chance. I'm erasing everything? December 3rd, 1993. Okay, so I get a chance to read it. I'm home. Well, it looks like a nice house. Not if you don't feel like you can be yourself there. Okay. Hey. Alright, game, stop. Stop jumping me around. I can't erase my name. I can't erase things to remember. Here we go. I can erase that. You finish 2 years of college, your undergrad, and your master's. You finished 2 goes of college. Oh, goes of college, not years. I was like, that's a lot to do in 2 years. Everyone thought you couldn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. Oh, that's much more hopeful. Now, this one, I think I know what it's going to say, but when people stare, just ignore them. Think about the stars and the galaxies and dark matter. Whatever it is. Yeah, we don't really know what dark matter is, don't we? Remember how small and insignificant we are. There's a whole, like, system of belief that, like, putting yourself in the frame of the universe makes you feel like you don't matter as much, and then the problems you have are not as important. You don't need to be nice to people who bully you. Oh, okay, well. I don't know that I want to erase all these memories, but I also don't know what this person's dealing with yet. You don't need to be nice to people who bully you. Well, I mean, if we're going to erase it, like, let's get everything. You don't need a relationship. Relationships don't work for you. You can try to be normal and have relationships, but it has never felt right, and that's okay. It's okay to be quiet and weird. It is okay to be quiet and weird, but I'm guessing based on the central premise of this story, the reason their relationships aren't working has to do with them not really understanding themselves yet. Mom, Britt McHugh, age 52. I can't read it. Okay. Likes hosting the knitting circle in the house, watching winning streak on Saturdays. I don't know what that is. Hates driving to Castle Bar to do the big stomp, mowing the lawn, and parish council. I am struggling to read this because of the wiggling, so I'm sorry, everybody. Reading in general is a little bit of a challenge for me. My favorite thing about her, watching her slowly pick out a tune on the piano from scrappy sheets of paper. Oh, and then it's just gone. So there is an order to it. I have to erase the additional marks, and then I can erase the text. Things to remember. Oh! I accidentally erased that. Oh, okay. Well, something from Westport. She jokes that she came for my dad, but stayed for his 5 sisters. Oh, that's actually cute. When I went to school, she started working in the post office. She only knows how to bake a few things, but she has a great commitment to it. Mom has, I can't say man. I just can't say it. It sounds weird. She's determined that me and Fergal will pass on her brown bread recipe. I'm guessing that's my brother? Let's erase that. Can I scoot down? The only thing she kept of Dad's was his Sunday jacket for me and Fergal when we were old enough. I guess he died? Fergal McHugh. There we go. Age 30. Likes GAA. A few scoops down the pub with his lad. Okay. Hates thinking. That's gotta be my brother. Hates thinking. Things to remember about Fergal. My favorite thing about him, we used to go and pick mussels together in Keem sometimes. Oh, I used to go clamming with my grandpa and my sister sometimes when we lived right on a beach at one point. Clamming it's hard work. Oh boy, I'm really bad at erasing. I erased the sentence again. I was trying to look over at my stream and see if I could catch it. Oh yeah, okay. He has a photo in his room of him at his Debs. There you go. Boom. I caught my stream. It's that delayed. Sarah is there before she left for... Oh, geez. I did it again. Before she left for Australia. He's smiling at the camera with a big, goofy grin. Okay. He was the one who told me Da was in the hospital. Okay. He came and knocked on my door of my classroom, and I knew at once something was wrong. Yeah. If your like sibling that you haven't seen for a couple years just shows up, I didn't get to read what it said over there. Okay, so far that's the only thing I don't like about this game. I've not been able to read everything I wanted to read, and part of it is my fault. I'm just so quick on that eraser. It's the gameplay aspect of it. The only gameplay aspect is the erasing, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta erase. December 4th, hand off the mouse. December 4th, Saturday. I'm home for a month. Then I can get back to Dublin. Fine. It feels like I haven't, before I erase that, been on the island in years, researching jobs, projects, long hours, doing inventory in the supermarket, anything to keep myself away. I want to write a letter to Mom. Hi, this is who I am. Here's my name. Couldn't. Good memories here too, for what that's worth. Tea, hot water bottles. Say your prayers, sleep tight. Mommy loves you. Oh, okay. Well, I actually couldn't write that to my mom. I'm fine. Oh man. I wonder, in all utterances of that phrase, how many people have ever meant it in its literal sense. I mean, I know I have said it literally, but probably not. Oh, there we go. Okay, we didn't miss out on a section. Oh no! Oh, son of! I was trying to read that. All right, I'm gonna catch it on my stream as it zooms out. I'm gonna read that section. My stream's like delayed. Here we go. His favorite... Nope, can't read it. Sunday. Can't stand sitting around. I need to breathe. I know that feeling. Back from Mass, no air in this house. Nobody has drawn breath here since Da's wake. Ooh. Okay, so if she's back for a month... I thought it was... Okay, so it sounds like she finished school, including her master's degree, and she's been doing inventory and stuff at the supermarket. So she could have come back. She just chose not to. Until her dad died. I pedaled down the road. Like if it just went fast enough, I could leave it all behind. Oh, yep. Sat on Keem Bay and watched the horizon. I wonder what her dad would have said about this. She never gave him the opportunity to find out. Then Colum appeared. Colum. It is you. Well, haven't you changed? Good to see you again, Colum. My name is... Did I figured out how to pronounce it earlier and I've since forgotten. ISO. Nodded, smiled. You should meet my boyfriend, Jack. The weather approved the brightest day since October. You should meet my boyfriend, Jack. Is it Column's boyfriend, Jack? Nodded, smiled. Or is it my boyfriend, Jack? I actually don't know the answer to that. Probably not my boyfriend, because I said I don't need relationships. Hey, Space Geek. That's me. I'm Space Geek. Monday the 6th. Fergal mentioned working at the post office again. No thanks. Too many faces. Too many faces. Oh, she's just in bed. Depressed, probably. Met Colin and Jack at the abandoned village. Okay, so Jack is Colin's boyfriend. And climbed up Slavermore. Yep, that's definitely how I pronounce that. Jack was all... I'm gonna read before I start erasing, because that has been a problem several times. Jack was all teeth and laughter. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed enthusiasm. I don't know any from a chill that is relaxed. That's funny. So is Column a dude, which means they are gay, and I'm making leaps here, and this is something that maybe our character wasn't expecting to be in this small town. She hasn't said anything about it, but I kind of want her to say something about it. A band! Are you kidding? No, really. Oh. Well, it was Young Gun. Shans, a real talent. Shanster is. Oh boy, these names are really not doing me any favors. They should have had a name pronunciation guide. We're called the Banshees. Jack's on drums, of course. Column's the bassist, setting the groove. Shan sings and writes. I wonder what he's like. I wonder too. Are these my friends now? Did I make friends that fast? I did make friends, I think. Are we hanging out on the cliff together? Or is that my brother and my mom? How do you know? Tuesday, got hungry. Went up to Dugort. Okay. To the tea shop. They made the only decent sandwich here. Telling and hearing 5 years of stories. Colin had much more than me. Really? He had more stories than you, and you went off to college, and he stayed here. Come hang out with us if you want some space. We're out in the big house. Not a prison. It's probably just an actual large house. Out towards Keene. The three of us are living together. It's amazing. Yeah, it's grand. At least after we cleared out all the broken bottles. Come watch us practice. Yeah, that sounds awesome, actually. Unless they're really terrible with music. Maybe the month will be grand. Oh no. Because I just said that sound awesome, and then at the top, maybe the month will be grand. And now this whole page is crossed out. So maybe it would have been, but something happened. Okay. Aha! So this is not explicitly our journal anymore. This is our home, right? This is the kitchen from our house? What's that music? The music got pretty low. I'm gonna actually turn the music up a little. I thought this was our house. Oh, yeah. Old room, old habits, old home. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That does not sound good. I just want to give this girl a hug. It was nice to be fed and sleep in my own bed, although it felt like a coffin. So dark and empty outside. Yeah, go hang out with your friends if you can. I got up to think and figure out how to talk to her. She's trying to talk to her mom. She's your mom, you just gotta do it. I mean, what do I know? I understand I'm supposed to erase, but sometimes I'm just not in a hurry. A plan. Yeah, I love a plan. I love a plan. I'll help you with the plan. Let's make a plan. "2:12 a.m. December 8th. Things fall apart." Oh no. My wee pet, what are you doing awake at this hour? Hey Mom, just wanted to make a cup of tea. Oh, the pot's on. Lovely. What do you have there? Nothing. Oh, I thought you might be drawing. You used to do such lovely drawings when you were small. I still do great drawings. Our little artist. Oh, and there's me. You know, 20 years ago or whatever. 15 years ago. I'm not even sure how old she is. But she finished her master's degree. So late 20s maybe? I don't know. Took me a while. Ugh. Maybe I should have gone to art school instead. You had so much potential. You could have done anything you put your mind to. Had so much potential? I'm not 100 years old. Ouch. Do you know Luke got a very good job at Castlebar working for the bank? Boring. Well done, Luke. He said they're always looking for people. Said it's very technical, lots of numbers. Oh, Mom, not this again. Don't tell anyone. But his mom said he's making nearly 35 grand a year. In 94? Nice. That's not nothing, dear. Mom, I'm gonna go back to college in January for a PhD. Oh boy, always a student. No thank you, by the way. No thank you on continuing college. And what does that get you? What will you do then? It seems perfect for somebody who doesn't know what they need to do yet with their life. Will you make any money with that? I mean, eventually. You can't keep scraping by, pet. You know, we can't help you out much. I'm gonna do what I really want to do. Stars and things? Yes, the building blocks of everything. Well, okay. How are you going to look after yourself? Not to mention, of course, a family of your own. Oh. Pet, I just don't understand this whole alternative thing. There was a great show about teenage faces on Live Line the other day. Live Line? It's not a phase, and I'm 23. Whoa, she finished her master's degree when she was 23? Okay, she's quite smart. Or at least a great student. Or both. Look, you're gonna have to face facts. Settle down with a nice woman and get your life in order. A nice woman? Wait, she knows? Once you have children of your own, you'll understand. I don't want the same life as you and Dot. I thought this was about coming out. He wouldn't even entertain this for a second. The music got so dark and ominous. He always wanted the best for you and Fergal. Then let me live the life I wanted to do. Is this about, like, is this game actually about your parents you're putting pressure on you? How can this be the life you want with that hair and those clothes? Come on, she's 23. It's none of your business. Oh God, you're really lost. Dublin, that university, it's changed you. You let it. Oh, Mom. You're not the person I've known. And what gives you the right to say who I really am? Don't you dare take that tone with me. I'm your mother. Oh, this. They did preface this section by saying at 2:12 everything fell apart. Well, you should act like it then. What does that mean? Aren't mothers supposed to love their children? Oh. Well, this is actually shouting, but I'm not going to shout. You have no right to say that. I've struggled every day to raise you, and if not for me, you'd be out, perishing in the cold. Ungrateful Wayne. Jesus Christ, I can't take another minute of you. Come back here this instant, and don't take the Lord's name in vain. Oh man, that's like too real. I thought this was a game about coming out, but it seems that nobody's really interested in that. It's really a game about, I mean, so far she's just kind of alternative, and her mom hates that, with the way she dresses and her hair and her going to school to get a PhD and not a real job. I don't think I understand yet. Yeah. Showed up at Colin's door, soaked to the bone. In my head, I could hear Mom saying, I look like a drowned rat. Parents have a way of just hurting you like nobody else can. Colin opened the door. He looked at me once. And took me inside. Everybody needs a friend like that. And there I am crying. Cried myself to tiredness, and now I sleep on the couch. Maybe not. Maybe I just sit there. Oh wow, the rain. I haven't quite decided what the colors all mean yet. Hello? Anyone? Come on, answer me. Damn it. The anomaly. This black hole. It's going to devour me. Devour us all. Look at those colors. One last message before communication cuts out. I'm going in. If I can't save Earth, at least I'll find my answers. Is this actually set in present time? She's actually exploring and finding a black hole. Dr. Cassiopeia, over and out. Doctor, I can hear... We can... Hello? An event. Oh, give up hopes. That's fun. Yeah, as you approach the black hole, gravity distorts, so radio waves, which have a certain pattern, would get distorted, and you wouldn't be able to interpret them. Unless you had a specifically, I guess, calibrated receiver to account for gravitational distortion, then you would be able to receive them, assuming too much time didn't pass. So I guess it depends on how distorted your time was. Your space-time was. Space-time, one word. All right. Sorry, nerding out for a second. That's not the point of this game. Or maybe that is the point of this game. And I just, so far, I've been a little confused about what this game was. Is it band time? This little group has their garage band, the Banshees. Hopefully they're actually really good. There was some good music going on in the 90s. Hi. Is this Jack? I didn't mean to wake you up. Sorry. Nice to meet you. Bye. Just full on asleep on the couch. So just looked up, laid back down. Oh yeah, this is a working living room. I can't sleep all day. These people have things to do. They took you in straight from the rain. You gotta give them the living room back. Be a good guest. It took me a long moment to realize where I was. My head was throbbing. I looked around. It was a big house. Column's new place. They're squat. Are they actually squatting? My breath relaxed. Yeah, I know that feeling. 10:45 a.m., December 8th, coming and going. Jack jumped through the door. Jack jumped over the candlestick, jumped through the sitting room door. Wakey, wakey. No, that wasn't Jack earlier. Even, I'm guessing his grin was loud and happy. Food's coming. Okay. Oh, yes. There you go. Lots of rashers? No idea. Hey. The music. What is this? Did you see this down at the bottom? Maybe there's an autosave. Column was the next apparition to appear at the door. Who was this third person? That must have been Xian. His voice was softer, encouraging me to get up while the food was hot. Yeah, you gotta get up. So, I understand why our character is there and why they're so upset. But also, you know, our mom did lose her husband of many years too. So, you know, there's plenty of loss to go around. I mean, not that it's a competition, but I don't know. Are we more sad about the fight with her mom, or are we more sad about her dad? I think I don't know. My eyelids still wanted to close. I didn't know how to say thanks. But I rolled into the cold wooden floor, pulled myself up slowly. Ah, the kitchen smelled so good. Sounds good too. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if that's how easy it was to clean dishes? Go over there. Oh, I can. Okay. Welcome to our fabulous abode. Sit thyself and prepare for breakfast extravaganza. Interesting. I can delete the words, but not him. Oh, no, I can't. It was the guy with the guitar. Shans. I didn't know if I had been dreaming. I complimented his playing without thinking. I think I outdid myself, as always. I was salivating at the sight of the fry-up. That does look pretty good. this is like almost what I'm wearing. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I got an achievement called Coffee, Coffee, Coffee. I have no idea why or how. I have to find Colin drinking coffee. That's weird, because how would I have not found him? Oh, like maybe if I'm not looking around properly. Oh, now I can erase this. Oh, I feel weird erasing all the stuff that I like. I don't mind erasing the stuff that makes me sad. Oh, it's nothing really. Had I said something stupid? No, he's just one of those people that doesn't take compliments well. I couldn't tell if he was shy or cocky. Isn't it funny that those two things opposite on the spectrum actually can appear the same way? Jack T's Sands? Like, I really, really want to be pronouncing these names better. While I just ate and gulped up many salty, crispy rashers. I don't know what a rasher is. Is that a play on the word ration? Just to mean, like, food? Like a generic term for food? Like I gobbled up my food? If anybody is from Ireland, please clue me into some of the slang. I'd appreciate it. Is that it? Oh no. Wish I could zoom out. I don't want to miss anything. Oh yeah, look at this. There is so much more. They all seem so comfortable in their own skin, so open with each other. Wait, I'm confused about who is whom. I'm confused about the genders in this game, and normally that's not a big deal, but I specifically, this is a game that was about coming out, so that's the only reason I'm curious about the genders. We were still sitting at the table. Normally I wouldn't even mention it. When the Angelus played over the radio, it was noon. Oh my god, I must have needed a big sleep. Mom would have had a big fit if I was still in bed at home. True. Why do parents be like that? Get up, it's almost noon. Do you know the amount of times I've heard that? I wonder if I could go back. No. Or was there anywhere I could stay in Dublin? I don't know. You could go back. You can talk to your mom. What she said was not great. I think the mom does need to apologize. And understand a little. I'd like to erase that because it's just kind of annoying me that it's there. I also worry that I'm missing stuff. Now the game has become less of storytelling and me trying to find things. Colin interrupted my thoughts. He calmed me down. You're going nowhere, kid. Thanks. He told me I'd have a home with them when I needed it. He's been through this himself before. Oh, man. What a lifeline. When you're that age and you have so few resources, just to have a lifeline like that, it just means so much. A home, even if that is, even a home that's leaking and damp, turned out to be the only suitable room for me left was their practice room. I felt guilty, but cared for. Yeah, you felt cared for. Probably the first time in a while. Full color detail photo. Just like home. That is probably no accident. Hmm. Oh, we've got another circle. And this means I go into this place. Watching the toy show with Column was like, it's like being kids again. Big kids looking out for each other and eating too many sweets. I never had that experience. The like 23 with roommates, even in college. I know a lot of people that did. I did not. Kiss me, honey bun. Who is this? Ah, he's attacking me. Boy, get a room. We're going. Come on, Mogra. Slan losers. I really, and I know for a fact I'm pronouncing these things wrong. I have no context. Awkward silence, 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 awkward silence. Try to say that 50 times fast. So, how did you three meet? Anyway. We all went on this trip. This year from Castlebar. It was some Kranich. I had my guitar on the bus. In the middle of my jam, Jack told me we were starting a band. I can believe it. I hope Jack knows I have musical ability of a broken wheel. Ha, I'm glad to have you in the house anyway. How'd you even end up here? I knew this place as a scary ghost house when I was a kid. Colum suggested it. We were talking about putting together an EP, and we needed somewhere to practice. That's so cool. We've got an actual gig coming up. That'll be deadly. I wish we were a bit more focused on the music, though. Sometimes I think Colum and Jack just like having a place they can be together. Oh, I was a little surprised at breakfast that you were so comfortable around them. Oh, it doesn't bother me. Colum and Jack are good people. They're outsiders, and I'm an outsider too. And it's legal now anyways. Wow. About time. But it's kind of intense living on top of each other sometimes. So I'm really happy you're here. It's a big house though. Now I can talk to someone when they're busy snogging. Hooray! You know, I think I did the leaving with your sister, Asha. Your family owns Nowell's Chipper, right? My dad runs it, yeah. We all get roped in to help. I remember when Asha moved into my class. I never heard a Manchester accent in real life. Oh, imagine if I could do a Manchester accent. Well, she's back there now with my mom's sister. She's studying medicine and everything, just like Mom. Cool. She was nice to me. I haven't talked to people from my class in ages. I left so quickly after school. Everybody leaves. I didn't think it would be so different when school ended. Tell me about Dublin. There are all kinds of things happening. Gigs, parties, party gigs. Probably. I don't do much in Dublin, or talk to anyone. But there's libraries. Mostly I read about psychics. Physics, sorry, very different. Mostly I read about physics, and work, and do computer stuff. My parents would love you. Wish my parents would. Well, I might be looking for new ones. Ooh, her dad just died. That's a little weird. Would they like another child? Alright, well that awkward silence turned into a pretty decent conversation. Mm. Night. Oh, I'm not even going to try to say that. I'm going to just pretend that says good night. Every star in the house, every stair in the house squeaks so loud. I keep getting achievements and I'm like, I didn't do anything, right? It's just everybody gets that achievement. 55% of players got that achievement. How is that even possible? How is it not 100%? So far as I can tell, I haven't been making any decisions. Have I been making decisions? Is the order I erase things, like, does that say something about me? Wouldn't that be wild? I have no idea. I'm trying to erase everything but this circle. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there, but I have to. Oh boy, this one. This... Why do I cross so much out? Like, what am I saying? December 9th. Band practice all day. I sat in the corner and listened. Jack, you're coming in too soon, he huffed until Colin kissed his cheek. By tea time, they were playing in the dark. The house's mishmash of wires couldn't handle their equipment and the lights. It's a compliment. I'm not exactly sure why I cross out the things I do. I told him they sounded like Bon Jovi, but that didn't go well. It's a compliment. Jack shook his head sadly. Not everything is perfect. The house is freezing. The immersion doesn't work. I'm guessing that's a type of heater. And I learned a lot about different types of mold. But who cares? Jack, Collins, and Sands are so nice. I'll figure out my life tomorrow or the day after and wash my one set of clothes. Oh, she left with nothing. Not even a little go bag. Tense. A rare blue sky. I wanted to get out in the fresh air and Sands joined me for company. Nice. Spotted Miss Gitney, McGitney in the field, halfway up the hill. Her sheep running ahead of her. She whistled sharp. I can't whistle sharp. I can whistle. I don't think she recognized me, but I gave her a short, swift nod before she turned back up the hill, sheep in tow. We talked about Manchester and Dublin. He was very impressed with my astrophysics. Astrophysics in the 90s? Man, she must have been right on the cutting edge of a lot of that. There was an eviction notice from the guards when I got home. Don't worry, we get one every week. Oh yeah, they are squatting. They're not renting that place. This is probably like an abandoned house that they just live in. It's hard to blame them, right? 11th. I woke up and Colin was lighting a fire. Could feel the warmth returning to my bones. I chopped pea briquettes into thin slivers before the rain came. Peat. Is it like peat moss? You can burn that, right? I've never burnt peat moss because we have wood here. But I'm guessing it probably would make a pretty decent fire. Is that what's happening? We had to ration our fuel. But I just wanted the blaze to go all day. Yeah, okay, that is what's happening. Like, why are all the faces crossed out? Did something happen? Did something bad happen? And after the fact, I went through and I just erased all the stuff that I didn't want? Oh, I think that's what happened. Now I'm sad reading this instead of, like, enjoying it. Sans put on a tape as we hung up some Christmas lights. The four of us lay around the living room listening to The Cure. There's a strange sensation in my body somewhere. As a weight dropped from my shoulders, or if I lost something important, I don't know. Could be both. Oh boy. I don't think I want to read this next section. Look how much is just like crossed out. Sunday the 12th. Sans went home today and I missed him. Colin brought the rest of us to Aunt Maggie's. Colin stayed with her back when his parents kicked him out. She has a nice cottage overlooking the beach, half swallowed by bushes and giant rhubarb. Interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen a rhubarb plant. Maybe I have. She called us all wee lambs, made us a cup of tea, and insisted we stay for dinner. Yeah. Chops and peas and coffee cake. Oh, coffee cake. The cake was unbearably dry, but I ate a big slice anyways. Yeah, you got it. You got to dip it in some tea, if need be. Oh boy, I missed it. We left before it was too dark, and she gave us a huge shopping bag to take back. There was 4 selection of boxes. Oh man, I wasn't done erasing. Things to remember about Column. See, like something happened after the fact. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like a big sorry written over this. Things to remember about Column. He likes junk food. Goes weak at the knees for a pack of crisps, especially if they're salt and vinegar. Ooh, I only really like 2 kinds of chips, and salt and vinegar is one of them. Colin O'Malley, age 24. Loves bass. Walking bass lines, Jack, Aunt Maggie, and the town that they're in. He'll take care of anyone and anything. That's how I met him, because he was feeding a stray cat near his school. My favorite thing about him, the way he awkwardly rubs the back of his head when he's nervous. A lot of people do that. Hates working on the Corrigans. I don't know. Newsagents, cities, the summer. All right. Well, that's me. Wait, no, that's Colin. That's not me. That's Colin. For all his kindness, he has a wicked sense of gallows humor. His laugh is surprisingly loud given how quiet he is. Colin doesn't do half measures. It's like the way he feels about Jack. He's all in or nothing. Colin is good to tell secrets to, but he's not great for giving advice. He's not that good at making decisions himself. That's the one I crossed out. Maybe he's not good to tell secrets to. I don't really like the tone. December 13th. Starting to forget my routine before I move to the big house. I wake up at 12 and I'm out of bed 1-ish whenever the band starts. Ooh, she's gotta, that's okay every once in a while, but she's gotta get a routine back. Oh yeah, she's here for a month. Is she planning on going back? I wonder who lived here before. Some landlord. Dead generations ago. At 3, there was a knock and a bang at the door. I saw him coming through the curtains, so I disappeared. Fergal, on his little post bike with a little letter from Mom. Jack was one who opened the door. Ah, the one who handed me the envelope. I haven't left my room since. Well, let's read this letter, huh? Is Mom going to apologize and say let's work it out? Or is she going to tell us off even more? I talked a lot with Sans. He had a solution for everything. I have no things. So we're going to get my things. Tonight, the 2 of us will rob my house. So we don't know what's in the letter. And I can't erase this. Oh, there we go. Wow. Oh, here's the letter. To the occupants, your tendency of dwelling. Oh, this is the eviction notice. QS Duger is illegal, and an application for the court order forcibly removal has been submitted. If you do not leave before this date, I thought we were in 94. Okay, this is 93. Somebody will be called. You have a whole of 24 hours to terminate, to vacate, and give up possessions of both dwelling. Any issues as to the validity of this notice or the right of the landlord to serve must be referred to the Residential Tenancies Board. So I guess the church owns this place? Interesting. What? My dearest son? I thought we were a female character trying to come out as interested in other females. I don't know anything about this game. Are we like transitioning? Is that what's happening? In the 90s? Whoa. Well, let's read the letter and see if that okay. That makes more sense now why the mom was. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. Because the mom was like, you need to find a girl to settle down with. And like you growing your hair out and the way you dress is a problem. Oh, it's all making so much more sense now. I read the description on Steam and I made some assumptions that like have like colored my interpretation of the game's events up to this point. I done already read this. I'm gonna delete it. I don't know how to explain that I'm not who she thinks or wants. Oh. I don't know where to start. Will she ever call me? Oh, Kaiso is not my birth name? That's what I want people to call me? I've been waiting for you to come home all week. What's happened all of a sudden? You're like a different person. Yeah, whatever it is. I know things will be right as rain soon. I want you to know I forgive you for the things you said. You were angry. We all say things that we don't mean when we're angry. Maybe you're afraid to come home because of that, and maybe you're afraid you've ruined things between us. But it isn't true. I'm still your mom. And I'll always be here. I haven't touched any of your things. I did notice some things you might want to talk about when you get back. We'll go through it all together, decide what to keep and what to throw away. She's trying, but she has all these ideas of how I should be. Missing you, Mom. She didn't even consider she might need to apologize too. Oh yeah, I noticed that. I'm blocking that, but that's exactly what that says. She didn't even consider she might need to apologize too. Oh, wow. This got just so much more complicated. Heist plan. Walk quietly via the bog road. Open the bedroom windows using the janky hinge. Pack up my stuff. Don't wake Fergal. Don't wake Mom. Figure out life with clean clothes. Wow. Okay. This is so much more complicated. This is, I guess, we're sneaking, we're breaking into our house now? Is this, like, are we going linear, or is this going to be something else? No, okay, here we are. The clouds broke as we crossed into the bog road. When I heard the scream, I knew we were close. Wow. I couldn't read anything but the word steam for a good while there. Oop. 12:10 p.m. December 13th, the Bog Road heist. This is kind of weird. The music is weird. Before I met these guys, I couldn't imagine this excitement in a million years. This person has not gone out very much. That's right. They've been in college forever doing astrophysics. No offense, astrophysics nerds. Sans asked me if I'd miss this place. It sounded so final. I just said no quickly. I didn't feel like talking about it. I climbed up the stairs my dad spent 2 summers on. Would this be easier if our dad was still alive, or are we having these positive memories of our dad because we never had to have this conversation with them? I remember fights about whether mom should make apple sponge or apple crumble for dessert. I don't know what apple sponge is, but that sounds amazing. I remember sick days at home watching Bosco on the TV under the blankets. I remember sick days. My mom would work nights, so if I did have a sick day, depending on what point in my life this was, but if I had a sick day, we would watch soap operas all day, and I'd ask her so many questions, but only during the commercials. Why does this person do that? Why is this person? Oh, it's their twin? Oh. I thought about our old dog, Molly. Oh, yeah. And the way she snuck under my arms, looking for rubs. Oh, can we move on from the dog? I'm so sad. And how light she felt in my lap when she died. Oh. Okay, a little too much game. Let's get past that. That is something I've experienced too many times. The parent stuff, it won't make me shed a tear, but the animal stuff, it got me. Hey, don't get mud on my jacket. I'm in. Oh man. They're probably being so loud and thinking they're being quiet. How can such a small, empty room have so much stuff in it? I should have brought a bigger bag. Whatever I can fit will be all I have after 2 decades. She's making it so final. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna tell this person how to live their life, but that fight with her mom was like pretty mild compared to what I've personally gone through, but also what I know other people have gone through in similar situations. I don't know that it has to be final, but I'm not going to tell her how to live her life. I'm just here erasing her journals. And my old clothes were things other people thought I should like. I didn't care enough to have an opinion. This game is gonna try to sneak some stuff. This room never felt like mine. My chest hurt as I looked at my bed. Part of me wanted to crawl in, bury myself in the cool sheets and their familiar scent. Yeah. Or maybe this room was so blank because I hadn't figured out who I was. Was it? Oh man, did that say fire and ice? Because that can't be right. All I wanted was to sit in the back of the class and read books. Nerd! Maybe this room lacks identity because I always had to be ready for guests. Granny at Christmas, aunt's coming home, cousins from St. Paul. Right. Didn't want to confuse them. Footsteps in the hall. Oh boy, here we go. It's her brother. Probably looks like her dad. You. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I thought you were a burglar. I can see you, you know. Do you never think of Mom? You complete gobsheen. Hi, Virgil. What if she had heard you? She's probably awake now, worrying about robbers. Who's going to rob us? Doesn't stop her from fretting it, you know. Kaiso, are you okay? Who's that? None of your business. I know you're living in the big house. What of it? Lots of rumors about what goes on there. They're all like you, right? Ah, different. Different. Is her brother asking because he's like trying to figure it out, or is he being a jerk? I think you gotta give people a chance. No one is like me. You're the biggest freak around, that's for sure. Again, as a brother, that actually might not be meant in a mean way, but it is not a nice thing to say, if that makes sense. I'm not saying it's an okay thing to say to somebody, but I am saying he might not mean it like that. I'm leaving. Hold on, right there. We're not done. Okay, no, this is a problem. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt because I have siblings. Sans, take my bag. You're gonna regret this. Sooner or later, your choices are gonna catch up with you. Oh, my choices of going to college? Getting a PhD? And then, like, just taking my own stuff from my room? How is that gonna catch up with me? I'm jumping. Catch me. Keep your bloody voice down. Oof. Well, looks like her brother is not on her side. Stop. You're already so close to the event horizon. Please. Can you hear me, Doctor? Yes, I'm here. Who are you? Call me Control. Don't you have a first name? Something less formal? Control will do. Okay, Mr. Control. It's good to hear your voice. I thought I'd never talk to anyone again. How are your vital signs? Are you okay? I'm fine. Did you get my data? I'm looking at your readings now. The anomaly is definitely unnatural. And with its trajectory, it will intersect with Earth in only 24 days. If we get more data from the event horizon, we can do something, right? Maybe. We might be able to find the event that caused the anomaly in the first place. We don't have time to send a probe. I'll do it. What? It'll kill you. Don't be so pessimistic, Control. Oh no, it'll definitely kill you. Like you said, there's still hope. That's reckless. Doctor, respond. Please. Call me Cassiopeia. Am I saying that right? Which maybe means the Cassio short name it's Cassio. That's how the short name is pronounced. Ooh. Finally, I get to click on this. Every time I'm about to click on it, it goes away, because I think if I start erasing anything, it goes away. These are the little words with the symbols next to it that are probably, like, slang. or points of interest. To mind X means to be careful of your X or to take care of X depending on context. It can also mean listen to, mind your parents. Yes, that one I know. Oh, we're so happy to have left. Oh, this is different. Our run collapsed into an out-of-breath walk. I realized all I wanted in the world was a bag of hot, steaming chips and vinegar. I asked Sands about his Dawes chipper in Kiel. He was fidgeting with the zip of his jacket. He asked me if that's what I really wanted. His family would be there. If that's what I really wanted, his family would be there. I was too hungry to mind. If you want to escape family, you go to Dublin. You don't get stars like this in the Big Smoke. The Big Smoke? Okay, I don't know these terms. What is this? Oh, we're officially going by Cassiopeia. That was the, like, we had this transitional name, and now we're call me Cassiopeia. Is Fergal's why you can't go home? He's grand. I'm used to it mostly. Yeah. We haven't really got on since I went to college. Well, he seems like a complete tool. It's my mom. I just can't talk to her, and I can't handle how she looks at me now. We keep having the same arguments and talk about everything except the obvious. The only reasonable option left is to leave the country forever. Did this say country or county? Well, guess we'll find out. Then she'd be stuck with Fergal. Oh god, that's a terrible fate. You don't sound angry with her, though. I am, and I amn't. She's done a lot for me, and I love her. She raised us by herself. Dad would be away in Scotland for most of the year working. I'm sure she loves you too. Maybe. We've never really used that word much around the house. I guess it's not an Irish thing. My parents are so open with affection, it's gross. They have no shame at all. That's sweet. Mom's been through a lot for my dad. He's from Achel, right? Yeah, he left for work and ended up in Manchester as a porter in the hospital. If I lived in Manchester, I would stay there. If only. Mom had to sign a letter to the priest that all the kids were being raised Catholic. She's still adamant that me, Tara, and Neil joined for Mass every Sunday morning, so the neighbors don't forget we're just like the rest of you. Yeah, this was during some serious problems in Ireland, right? Yeah, 93, during the Troubles. Oh, hello. That's what I said. Well, hello. Speak of the devil. Go on, give us a bit of peace, Tara. I just want to meet your new friend. Old friend, as it turns out. Nobody in this family can mind their own business. What do you mean? Don't you want me to tell Mom and Dad you're here? Ugh. I'll see yes. Yish. In Ireland, yes and yous are common pluralism, similar to y'all in southern dialects of American English. I'll see y'all on Sunday. Isn't that good enough? There you go, now it makes sense to me. Hi, I'm Cassio. I'm living with the band right now. Well, that's good. I'm glad they're still going. You'll bet me a $5 the band would break up before Christmas. They're all really talented. Talented and annoying. Sounds like my big brother. Lovely to meet you, Cassio. Cool name. That's my wee sister. She's a terror. I like her. She said my name is cool. It is. It's nice to hear people use it. Really? I hate my name. Ha, no. That's a football nickname. Nalagon Shamagam. What? I don't have a chance. The pronunciation is... Shan's is the name... is the same as Shan's. Like chance, but with the sh at the start. Oh, now we're... Okay, so here, let's try to actually pronounce this. It's like chance, but with the sh at the start. Chance. Oh, it's Chance. Man, this poor kid. I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. Chance. My name is Ishan. It's Indian. Will I stick to Chance then? I mean, I don't know if that feels like me either. Feels like a character, but isn't that what a nickname is? Yes. You can change it. Your name is whatever you say it is. Atta girl. I was named after my grandfather. I can't imagine what my parents would say. The trouble I'd get into if I even suggested it. I picked Cassio for a game in college, and then it grew on me. Yeah, of course. Wait, what? You picked it? Obviously. I thought you knew. Oh. Does he not know about us? I mean, yeah, I didn't think about it. That's cool. What is going on in this conversation right now? Like, do we know? Awkward silence. This is nice. Thanks for talking to me. The lads from town would think I'm a weirdo talking about names. We're all weirdos. That's true. I used to wish I was normal more than anything. I thought I could fix myself, and then I realized I didn't need to be fixed. Ooh, that's a maturity. I'm sorry. Hey, punk. Mom says come upstairs and stay the night. Alright, time to go, Cassio. Dad will drive you back in the morning. We're leaving now, Tara. See you soon. Mom says you'll die of cold out there. I love you too. Bye. Did we get free food at the restaurant? Is that what just happened? I think that's what just happened. It took hours to walk home. Oh, see, I don't like all the scribbling out because I feel like something bad is gonna happen. The story of the heist spilled out over breakfast the next morning. Oh, the screen is shaking. I don't like that. Jack called us criminal masterminds. After a cold, dripping shower, I got changed into clean clothes. Everybody was mighty impressed that I had a different t-shirt. I've never appreciated doing the washing enough. Why did the words stay the same? In the evening, we watched Into the West. I made hot chocolate for everyone by melting down 2 selection boxes. It was a treat. Why are the words staying the same? I don't know what this means. Wednesday, I went with the gang to the post office to get a dole. What's a dole? Won't tell me. Artist salary, starving artist maybe. Oh, dole? Is this like a public like welfare, like public assistance? The queue was shocking, but everyone was friendly. People of all ages, but mostly older. I won't let that happen to me. I think it's like public assistance. So you just like go and collect it. I won't get stuck in a shield, spending my evenings and my dole in the pubs. Well, maybe I will. I kept a distance just in case Feral and Mom were working. Oh, at the post office. Colm got another written warning from the guards about the house. Chance suggested that we could live in the sea caves. No, that sounds horrible. Famous 5 style. There was also a letter for me, but I didn't open it. Didn't you open it? They bought some cans in the shop to take home. I didn't drink. Why are all the words staying the same? This is the first time that's happened, and I don't like it. 16th. We went to bingo. Me and Jack went to put up posters for the gig next week. Fox Den, number 10, Cup of Tea. Number 3, Lovely Lakes, 11. Are these notes, or... We got a few looks when we arrived. Most of them were from older women I've only ever saw at Mass, but we spotted Aunt Maggie there and joined her. No one paid us much mind after that. We really need some in the house. Everyone looks a bit greasy. Oh, we want a shampoo gift. Everyone looks greasy, yeah. I didn't get to erase all of this. Things to remember about Jack. None of this is crossed out. Is that a good sign or not? I don't know. Age 25. He comes from a big family. There's 7, 8 children. Jack is somewhere in the middle, but I keep losing track. Hates sitting around doing nothing. Rain, reading. He's vain about his appearance. He keeps trying to teach me how to use moisturizer. Is that the word, moisturizer? I'm dyslexic. I'm trying. I'm struggling. He talks about leaving A-Chill like it's a question of when, not if. Colm's always wanted to stay. Loves sitting around, drinking cans, cooking for others, adventure. My favorite thing about him, Jack's a great person to watch TV with, joking about whatever's on. He likes making things, but he's not great at cleaning up after himself. I will, yeah, he says, but never gets around to it. And then he gets sulky if you push it. I'm annoyed that there's parts that I didn't get to. December 17th, we woke up to a flooded floor. Burst pipe, Colin said, rubbing the back of his neck. Happens when it freezes, he said. Colin's head was stuck under the sink all morning. And he did what his father taught him. And he's just cursing. That's what his father taught him. Chance and Jack helped with the mopping and the towels. I felt a bit useless, so I kept out of the way. Thought about writing a letter to Mom again. Chance pulled a paperback from somewhere and tossed it to me. Asimov? Oh, Asimov. Oh. One I'd read before, but I was happy to read again. I was thinking of something Irish. Opened my letter this morning. It was from Fergal himself. What a bollocks. Chance took me for a walk down to Neil and to H.L. Sound. Why have we not gone back to college? Is it just not open yet? I don't even know how we're paying for it. Is college free? Probably the education part's free, but not the room and board, I'm guessing. I don't know. We've been there for years. Saturday. All right. It was lovely. I love the sea, even when the gulls are screaming their heads off at the pale sky. All right, let's not leave anything unerased. The wind was pushing around so much we didn't talk. It felt nice just being with someone in a comfortable silence. Ended up reaching the football pitch, and we sat on the new stone fence. We both bonded being terrible at GAA. I don't know what that is. I had to go on Saturday morning for years, though I couldn't even do the most basic drills. GAA. Don't know. 19th. Oh, we're just zooming through the dates now. A part in the Arctic ceiling fell. Attic ceiling, not Arctic ceiling. In the attic ceiling fell in the storm last night. This house is not holding up, gang. We saw it from the outside first. The gray morning light. Could have been a lot worse. Colin used a tarp from Jack Strom to cover it, but it won't last. Poor Jack Strom's. This place is starting to feel a bit scary. Yeah, there's a reason. It's not habitable. Sand stayed with us, and we had a makeshift Sunday dinner with a leg of beef Maggie gave us. Nice. Found myself missing my mud group. Mud group. Mud group. Multi-user dungeons. Oh! Mud! I remember that. Okay, I remember that term. They were an early form of online text-based role-playing. But they were also called MUP. M-U-P. Is that... Am I misremembering that? I mean, this is the 90s. But, yeah, cool. All right. Boy, she is a nerd. That's awesome. Found myself missing my mud group. Told Chance about the computer and role-playing. I knew people in college all over the world. No one from a chill, though. Is there even a computer in this whole island? That's funny. Yeah, she needs to get back to Dublin. I don't know what she's doing here, honestly. 20th. Tonight, after practice, we all went down to Keene to make a massive bonfire at the beach. It was a pre-gig ritual to ward away evil spirits. Everything was sodden after weeks of rains, so it's definitely magic that the fire started. Nice. Colum had some lighter fluid, which probably helped, absolutely. We sang songs in the drizzle. Our backs soaked the heat. And the Krakic was cheering. I don't know what that is. I meant to burn my letters, but forgot. Letters? Is it just more than just the two? Oh! Here we go. So if I don't let go of the mouse button, then it won't go to the next layer. So that's kind of cool. So I could just keep going on this layer and just make sure I got everything. And then I let go. And now I'm on this layer. And as long as I don't let go, it won't get the other layer. Interesting. I don't know what happened there. Hello. You got a letter from the university. Very fancy. Seal and everything. Mom wouldn't open it. Said she couldn't. You know how she is. But I did. You didn't get that scholarship. You were trying... Who were you trying to cod? Is that like kid? To trick or deceive. Yeah, who were you trying to kid? I see you living with these wasters. Dossing. Oh boy. To be idle and doing nothing. Yeah, but it is winter break between semesters. All day, they're dragging their families through the mud, too. Whole island is talking about you. It's weird. You're making a holy show of yourself. You always wanted us to think you were awful smart, too good for real work. Sucked up to the teachers and convinced the, I don't know, odd pair to send you to college. And for what? Wow, our brother is getting mean and nasty. Sucked up the teachers and convinced the old pair to send you to college, and for what? Cop on. If you want to be weird, do it in your own spare time. Right now, you have to come back down to earth. What the hell do I do? Is he lying? Oh, wow. So I was just saying, how do we afford it? Well, scholarship is the answer, and it looks like we're not getting We're not getting the scholarship. Oh. That's bad. Set list. High cost of living. Oh, I don't know why I started erasing that before I read it. Queen of... Well, empty... I missed a bunch of that. 80s ramp walk. Play louder. There we go. I just read it on my stream before it disappeared. Castle Bar, 10 p.m., Tuesday, December 21st. The high cost of living. I guess that's the name of the show. I could hear them playing. I wasn't too late. Alright, don't copyright claim me. I figured the soundtrack would be an important part of this game. The floor was shaking, columns base. The dark community hall was a mess of bodies. Black tees with metal bands, denim jackets, and badges. I pushed and shoved to see them up close. Oh. Could have read that up close. Why wasn't I there early and got first... Got, you know, front row seats. The lads looked incredible. I love those colors. Jack was at the back, going wild on the drums. Column's bass was perfect and smooth, keeping the others in time. Oh, they actually sound like they're really good. I was in a little band for a while, and we were just kind of messing around, and I was quite terrible. The other people were good, but I was definitely a weak link. So it's nice that they're good. Chant's guitar and voice had the crowd in tenterhooks. Oh, nice! He can sing too. All right. The band she finished, everyone loved them. Well, I guess the whole island isn't against us, like our brother says. So many cheers. After Colin and Jack and Chance left the stage, the room seemed to get even more packed. A world away from practice in the big house. Do we get paid for this gig? Do we have money? Darkness filled the hall. The music started going. When the lights came back on, I instantly fell in love. Oh, we were the opening band, with the first woman holding the guitar that I saw. Oh no. Fell in love with the first woman holding the guitar. I felt the rumble. I felt the distortion. I felt like a dork. She owned the stage with her massive boots. I jumped in fright when she roared and then kept jumping. They're... Nosferatu. The heaviest band in Mayo? I was getting crushed between people. I was wondering if I was going to die. I didn't care. Have you ever been in a mosh pit? I have been in many a mosh pit in my early days. I was always worried about the smaller people in the mosh pits. Not too much of an issue for me. I was getting crushed between people and I was wondering if I was going to die. I didn't care. I just wanted to be there. Yep. That's about it. And if you're in a punk mosh pit, then it's like people are doing this for some reason. Not even like, if you're dancing and shoving, that to me, that's a mosh pit. The random punching people in the face, I was not happy. I was not pleased with that kind of mosh pit. Jack, he danced like a superstar. He started flailing, and I joined in. Being friends with this legend made me feel like a superstar too. Nice. I danced for so long, I thought my arms and legs would fall off. In the anonymity of the crowd, I was free. That's why people do it. Nice. I accidentally clicked off the screen, but that was kind of funny timing. That it went quiet right as everything fades to black. Now fades to white. Is this the next day? Do I feel better about myself? The lights came up, my eyes adjusted to the horror of the lit hall. Oh, absolutely. I went to, man, I don't know what year this was, early 2000s, but I went to an AFI show. And it was at this just like little club. It was great. And, oh yeah, it was totally that experience where you're just like going crazy, dripping sweat, having a great time. And then it's like, well, now the show's over, you have to get out. And it's like, I don't want to. I don't want to stop the fun. I was wrecked. Everyone started to shuffle out slowly as they recognized their sweaty friends, exhausted and happy. Yep. That is the experience. At this club, you know, people always take forever to leave. And so they just play like sirens over and over, which is like really annoying. Like police sirens. I headed backstage to find the gang. Even the ground looked sweaty underneath a litter of lost beer cans. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are these gonna be people we know doing things we don't want them to be doing? I don't know who these people are. Are these people from the band? Nosferatu? This is why they look like vampires? Is that their makeup? Jack announced a house party at our gaff. Nosferatu were coming. Okay. Am I saying that right? Is that like the vampire thing? I don't think I've ever seen that word in text. I listen to audiobooks, so I don't often see words. Okay, cool. All right, is something gonna happen at the house party? They're gonna drive us all the way back. Oh, because we don't have a car, and they do. Oh, cool. Now I'm starting to get like really worried what's going to be happening at the house party. 80? 80 what? 80 kilometers an hour? What is 80? Okay. Back at the house. Now we're gonna... Uh-oh. I always get a little nervous once we see a circle. The circle transports us somewhere. Oh. Okay, house party. This is probably the last thing that happens in this house, right? What are we sewing the jacket? What are we doing? This house is falling apart, so this might be the end of this house. Yep, with the old open roof thing. Okay, I'm in the attic. Here you are. I couldn't find you anywhere. What are you doing in the attic? Being alone. It was too much today. I wanted some space, and my room is kind of full. There's some people I haven't seen since... It's the name of Cassio's secondary school. Pronounced Skull Down It. Okay. That makes sense. She hasn't seen these people since high school. I'm not very good at talking to people. Just Eam, December 22nd. Finding space in the attic. Or is this Iam? I don't think... Will I kick them out? I didn't think. Will I kick them out? Oh, it's fine. I don't think they will recognize me. Oh. I just want to chill and look at the sky. The beautiful sky through our ceiling. Yeah, a house party can be a little much. If my mom caught me smoking, she'd kill me. Mine's a bloody doctor. He sees patients with lung cancer every other week in the hospital. Maybe this isn't as bad as cigarettes? Still smoke. Well, we're gonna die sometime. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at that phrase, but I have heard that phrase from so many smokers, and mostly young people. Gotta die sometime. Yeah. Cough, cough, cough. When I was 10, my grandmother in India died. I never met her, and then suddenly I never could. Mom told me she was cremated. It's strange, but I like the idea of her ashes going back into nature. Life keeps going. Atoms develop into proteins, into cells, into us. That stuff hits you hard, huh? Shut up. Fry Guy says, I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday night. I'm having a good night. This game got an actual tear from me. And it's a lot more complicated than I thought. But I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday night as well. The universe is 13 billion years old. And it just gets more complex, more intricate, weirder. Every second is totally different from the last. Are you saying we have to make the most of the time we have? You're assuming time is even real. Hey, can I ask you something personal? I mean, yeah. Are you, like Holloman Jack? Oh, like am I gay? I think he's trying to figure out if I'm gay. I don't know. Maybe? Does it even matter? Does that mean that you like girls or boys? Both? Neither? I like sleeping. I mean, this dude has been a good friend to her. Like, these are genuine questions out of curiosity, not to be mean. Yeah, I like being here with you. It's nice. Thank God for heaters. We were living in limbo, and then you showed up. It chilled as limbo. It's weird to see classmates who never left. We could be ourselves in Dublin. Imagine if we lived together. I'd like to live on a barge someday. We can live on the canals, and you could teach me about space, and you could teach me the guitar. Probably not. I could reinvent myself like David Bowie, for real, and not pretend anymore. You're pretending? I just think the guy other people see and the real me are very different. And who's the real you? I don't even know. Not Chance. Not Istan. Someone. Look, I'm telling you, give yourself a new name. Hey, can I hang up posters in your barge? Yes, of course. You can hang up whatever you want. Will we have plants? If you take care of them. I'm a plant killer. Ha. I think I got a good nickname. Oh? The Barge Bard. I like it. Ah, ha, ha, ha. So he's clearly, like, into us and is trying to figure out if it's even possible for us to be into him. Hey, do you ever think about the ozone layer? All the time. Literally all the time. It's the only thing I've thought about. Remember the big hole? I think we repaired it. Day 10 since first contact. There's been no response from Doctor. I have confirmed the trigger event for the anomaly. 14 days left until the event. When it'll reach Earth. I got the data. Please receive. You're still there! Of course, I'm a professional. It only took a few minutes to align my orbit and escape again. It's been a week. Control, I detect wormholes nearby in all directions. Space-time is being ripped into shreds. I think I can use them. Obviously not. Obviously that is not real. First jump was a success. You're back. My reading say I'm somewhere near Neptune. You traveled 50,000 kilometers in a few days. In a second. That was unbelievable distortion space-time. And this is just the beginning. As a black hole expands, the time dilation will only get worse. I've been analyzing the data you sent yesterday and... Keep it up. Gotta go. So we're trying to get back to Earth. I can see Ganymede? Is that a moon? I have good news, Doctor. The source of the positron entanglement is Earth. Good thing I was already headed that way. I found something in the data you sent that might tell us more about the trigger. It seems to be an image of some kind. An image? Is it of use? I don't understand it yet, but I'll find out more. I think the music in the game is much quieter than the music than this kind of other game. Right, gotta go. Bye. By the way, my name? Doesn't matter. 12,000 kilometers from Mars. Ooh, we're almost back. Cassiopeia, I made a breakthrough. I found more evidence of the original positron annihilation that caused the anomaly. That trigger event hasn't happened yet. Its effects are rippling back in time. Then we can stop it. Well, can you stop it? Because you've already seen the effects. So if you stop the cause, did you never see the effects? And if you never saw the effects, then how did you stop the cause? Timey-wimey wobbly bits. Do you know what we have to do? Not yet. I'm still decoding this image. I'm more sure than ever that it's the key. And I've narrowed down the event's future to the location of Ireland. It's not far. I'll send you my location and contact. Call me as soon as you arrive. By then, we'll have less than a day left. Then I'll see you soon, Control. Is that why we're erasing everything? About that, my name. Jumping. My name is McHugh, but you can call me Mac for short. That's our family's last name. Is this our dad or our brother or our mom? See you soon, Cassiopeia. Got it, don't be late, Mac. And put the kettle on. I am very confused. So obviously that like space thing is not like a real thing. It's a metaphor. I woke up comfy. Oh, is it daytime? Light came in through the roof. There was something heavy on my legs. I was still wearing my last night's clothes, even the shoes. Oh, I hate falling asleep in my shoes. But she was kind of sleeping essentially outside, so maybe it was good. Oh god, is everyone still downstairs? 6 a.m. December 22nd. The back of Beyond. Was this someone's arm? Chance, hey, you're on top of me. Hey. Wake up, sleepyhead, get off me, you idiot. That word I know. This is probably closest I've been to anyone except my mom. Ha. Hey, are you still asleep? I was dreaming about us. I dreamt about aliens. So, I know we probably shouldn't leave until after Christmas, but I've been thinking, what? We'll need to find a flat first, right? Shans, what are you talking about? Moving to Dublin together, obviously. Oh, we were kind of out of it last night. But we're going to Dublin, right? Oh. You're serious? We're not moving anywhere. You're like 18, 19? 19, I'm mature. I can't take care of you, Chance. I can barely look after myself. But I want to look after you. Slow down a second. Cassio, it's hard for me to say this, but I have to. I think I like you. What? Get off, Jesus. Don't you want to kiss me? I don't want to kiss anyone right now. I really like you, Cassio. I got that. I told you things I've never told anyone else. I didn't ask you to. It made me realize things about myself. I see myself in you. I have no idea who you think I am. My life is falling apart right now. I don't want to be me. All the more reason to leave. We'll move off this island and everything will be great. I don't even know if I have anything in Dublin to go back to. My PhD is gone. And your parents will be worried sick. Who are you to talk about worrying parents? I can't handle this. I'm sorry. Shut up. Please, Cassio, stop, please. Cassio, come back. Oh, that was just way too much for her. And he's just a kid, he doesn't know. He just had no idea how she was gonna react. I knew how she was gonna react. I'm an old man. Oh. She was also so caught up in her own, hurt feelings and her own difficulties that she didn't see that was happening also. Not that it's her fault, it's just she was too caught up in stuff to catch that before it went out of control. The music just stopped. Oh, it shifted. Footsteps. Does that call him? Hey there, Cassio. Oh, hi, Maggie. Isn't the frost beautiful? Cold, though. And the wind is fierce, too. Yeah. It's a happy surprise to see you so early. Especially after your big night out at Castle Bottom. All that music. I didn't sleep very well. Well, there's nothing like looking at the sea to calm the restless mind. It was terrible leaving every September when I taught in Castle Bar. What's wrong, pet? Looks like the poster for Les Mis. Is it your mom? I don't mean to pry, but Colum said it's a lot of things. Whatever it is, it's smaller than you think. These things always are. Oh, that's so right. You'll go home for Christmas, and it'll be forgotten like that. No, it's not that easy. Colum and his dad are like cats and dogs, but he doesn't see them every year. I don't think so. What was that? Colum doesn't go home. He was with Jack last year. They had a frozen pizza. This year we'll have chicken, though. You're joking. He didn't say that. Christmas dinner was in that rotten house. The state of it. It must be freezing. And damp, too. You just can't live like that. That's a disgrace. The roof will be gone before you know it. It kind of is, bits of it. You could come to me. I'd love some company at Christmas. I think they're more comfortable being themselves. What do you mean? Around you they can't just be open with each other. Oh, but I mean, you keep things like that private. That's just how it's done. We all have our own crosses. We have a nice chicken anyways, and Jack is making jelly. It was bringing it out in the open that caused all his troubles. She's trying to help, but that's an awful thing to say. She actually might be right, but for the wrong reasons. Asking him to hide who he is. If he even could. Sorry, I should go. No, you're right. He does care about you. And he definitely appreciates you taking after him after Mr. O'Malley kicked him out. I hope he knows I care about him too. People used to say I was a bit queer. They'd say all kinds of things. People are mean. Hold on to the good ones. Colum, Jack. I could never hold on to anyone. I kept thinking there must be a good man out there, but there was never one for me. My father told me the only hope was to become a nun and to get education. Were you... You don't look like a nun. Almost. I hid from everyone, and I couldn't hide from God. Myself and Colin are more alike than I want to admit. I'll have to get a bigger goose. What? Tell Colin you're coming to me for Christmas, and you're moving out of that place. I have a spare room and a lovely comfy couch. No uhs or buts. It'll be the best Christmas going. And sure, we'll figure the rest out. On Stephen's Day. What day is that? St. Stephen's Day. It's a national holiday on the 26th of December. Okay. Wow. That is really sweet. She's basically saying, you know, she never really came to terms with her sexuality, but she understands. I mean, this is the 90s, and she's, you know, at least 40, 50? I don't know how old she's supposed to be. Wow. I think you have an ally here, and you need to see the benefit of connecting with someone. Cassia. Talking to my own main character. In this game, because I don't make decisions, it's not really me, is it? It's a story that I'm helping visualize by erasing these pages. I met Colin when he got back. Shans had left. All of his stuff, too. Oh no, he's just gone. The band didn't make it to Christmas. Colin's gonna be so upset. I didn't want to talk. There was someone on my couch. So I laid on the floor. You gotta tell Colin about Christmas. My back hurt when I woke up is the name of that achievement. Oh. I'm sad. Oh, our eraser is different. Is it just worn down? Things to remember about Shans. He gets on best with his brother Neil. They play football in the garden. Sometimes when the weather's good. 1819 did his leaving last summer. Likes music, reading, science fiction, Manchester. Music. His mom's cooking. Music. Bought his guitar with some cash from working in the chip shop. Dislikes this town. Talking about himself. Smelly fish. Black pudding. Oh, is this another page that remains the text remains? Huh. He's never been to India. He doesn't even really know his relatives there. He wants to go there sometime. His favorite author is Arthur C. Clarke. I'm going to make him read at Swims Two Birds. I think he'll love it. Swim Two Birds. I don't think I know that one. He's terrible at lying. My favorite thing about him, he taps his fingers at December 22nd. Things change so quickly. Before you're ready at all. Colin was upset and Jack was furious. I bet. He said the Banshees are finished because of me. Shans told him he's done. It's not her fault. I wanted to hide in the attic, but it was raining. He's just embarrassed and sad. Everyone from the party cleared out. Someone called the guards on us. A noise complaint. We have 24 hours to get out. The big house is done. Maggie's coming tomorrow to get our stuff. Maggie drove up to the house this morning in her old banger. You'll catch the dead staying there any longer. It's kind of nice being scolded with kindness. We bundled all of our stuff into her car, but there wasn't enough space for us to sit, so Jack called him. And I walked. Okay, well, cut off. We played dusty board games by the fire and warmed up a little. Maggie finally realized I wasn't always a girl, and she was really nice. I suppose no one expects it. Jack even kind of apologized for being upset at me. Maggie's cottage only has 2 rooms, so I'm on the couch again. It's a small one, but she's got a cozy woolen blankets. I like it. Oh. It's just feels so sad. Maggie O'Malley. Age 63. Oh, she's 63. I felt bad asking, but she just laughed. So this is Christmas 93, and she's 63. What just happened? So yeah, she grew up in the 30s. No wonder she never came out. My favorite thing about her, the way she prepares tea. She uses loose leaf and really careful with it. La-la-dee-da. I use a tea bag in the microwave. There's a lot of art in her house. Apparently she was popular with the artists who lived around here. She learned Irish from her grandmother, who didn't speak any English. Her grandmother left the cottage when she died. Left her the cottage when she died. She taught English and geography. She dislikes cold weather, drunk people, licorice. Marry 2 names from down the village. Oh. Before I knew her as Colum's aunt, I knew her as one of the readers in Mass. She still does it. She has a lovely, soft singing voice. Not just at Mass. She gets called on to sing whenever there's a session going in the pub. After my first hot shower in weeks, I helped Colin prepare for tomorrow's dinner. Nice. I was hoping I'd get to talk to him about what happened with Chance, but I just couldn't. Really? I know my character is going through a lot, but I also think that she's, not dealing with some stuff that doesn't seem as hard as other things she's dealing with, if that makes sense. But, I don't know, I'm being very judgy of this, 24-year-old or whatever. Everyone's got their journey, and it's always easier from the outside. So, I'll cut her some slack. In the evening, we went to the pub for Christmas Eve pint. I wonder what I'd do if I saw Sans, but he wasn't there. Virgil was, though. Great. He's probably being a jerk. I wasn't expecting it. But through the crowd, our eyes met. It felt like I got punched in the gut. I drank my diluted blackcurrant quietly, and I didn't look that way again. As we were leaving, he pushed an envelope into my hand. I wasn't going to give this to you. Oh, did I get the scholarship after all? Did I get the scholarship? Dear child, the post office is closed now. This is the last letter to be delivered. Fergus and I both worked off our feet with the rush of cards. I recognize so many of the names, young people you were in school with too, all gone. Some of them in Dublin, some of them in the States or Canada or Australia. I'm glad you didn't go that far. But you're not home either. It made me think. I've heard things. Understand you're not who I thought you were. Notice dear child instead of dear son. Is this progress? I've heard things. I understand you're not who I thought you were. But I can't believe it. This seems so sudden. There were no signs. You never told me you were unhappy. I'm sorry if all this is my fault. I must have raised you wrong. People do say it's bad for your child to be tied to your apron. But I just cared for you so much, Pat. It's okay if you like men, or dress funny, or whatever it is. The world is changing. I won't get mad. Not on Christmas. But I'm worried about you, that's all. You're making life difficult for yourself. I just don't know where you'll end up. And if you keep it quiet, sure, what you do on your own time, it's your business. No one else should mind. I'll see you soon, and we'll talk after last. Making mince pies. I've been making minced pies. I made as much dough and filling as I normally do, but it took much longer than I thought it would without you. Silly old me. There are so many Fergal won't finish them by himself. Mom. Oh, I mean, it sounds like she's trying, but ultimately doesn't understand that, like, hiding who I am is what's causing the problems. Ugh. Sounds like a pretty good Christmas dinner. Whew. The eraser is worn down. I don't know when this game ends. There was so much snow. I'm over the time it says to take to play the game, but I always am. I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't stop thinking about Mom's letter. Yeah, there were some good things in that letter, and there were some not great things in that letter too. But maybe enough to talk to her at least. You know? So I was awake at 2 in the morning when it started. The snow, or when something else started? The gentle hissing as it hit the window finally helped me doze. Nice. I haven't been around much snow. Jack woke me up early, eager for his presents. Colin came in behind him with a cup of tea. 8:20, December 25th, extraterrestrial. We were all ushered into Maggie's living room with our cups in hand. Oh, this looks like a nice Christmas. Looks like Maggie has been a good friend. I didn't have any presents for anyone. Well, of course not. No one's expecting it. But everyone was so nice. Of course they were. Maggie gave me an unopened box of makeup. Colin joked about it being the one he gave her last year. I was delighted to have it passed on. Yeah, are you wearing makeup? I wonder if Fergal or Mom had anything for me. Soon enough, it was time for Mass. Oh boy. Maggie was very kind about none of us coming to Mass. So kind it was obvious she was really disappointed. I never missed Mass on Christmas before. This didn't feel like Christmas. All I could think about was that letter and Mom. Go to Mass, do it. I decided to go home. It was easier to just go than keep chewing on it. Cassio. You don't have to. I know. If you want to go, just don't feel like you have no choice. Family isn't the only one you're born into. A lot of erasing here. A lot of erasing. My finger's getting tired. And you feel like more of a sister than any of my actual sisters. Don't forget that. Colum and Jack are nice. Too bad about Chance. We really could have handled that better. We really could have handled it better. Plus his sister won a $5 bet because of that. Or lost a $5 bet. Okay, I'm home, but they're at Mass, right? So I'm just eating the food that's been prepared? Am I just eating the leftovers? Is that it? The turkey is delicious, Mom. Thanks. Oh, she's there. We're talking to her. What's wrong? Nothing? Would you pass me some more gravy? It's so good. How was Mass? Oh, lovely. So I gather you didn't make it. It was hard to get there with the weather. And was it the weather that made you avoid us for the last few weeks? The priest gave a very nice sermon about the importance of family. Oh, were there many kids? Of course. They came out and told us everything they learned about nativity and why we must look after the needy. Margaret O'Malley was looking after myself and Colum for the last few days. She's very kind. She's a strange one, all right. Taking in other people's children. No. Okay, Mom. Okay, pause on the game. No, not okay, Mom. This is how the world used to be when people would take care of people. Sorry, I'm mad now, and I'm a little bit emotional because I had some trouble with my own family, and somebody took me in for a while. And without that period of time, I don't know what would have happened to me, and I don't know if I would have got my life back on track. So, you shut up, Mom. Now I'm mad at the mom. I've been giving her a lot of slack this whole time. Okay, sorry. Yeah, boy! Nice cozy sweater, thank you. This game is set in Ireland, and this is an Irish sweater. That was like as close as I could get today. My character is a girl who's like going back to her hometown in the mid-90s and coming out, and you know what, this is as close as I could get, an Irish sweater. From Ireland. This is a real Irish sweater. But the game is making me a little emotional, and I'm very upset with my mom right now for saying that, because just the people that took care of me, I will always owe them for that. So, anyways, Mom, you need to shut up. Now I'm officially mad at the mom. I've been giving her so much slack this whole time. Can I have some more sprouts? Thanks. Is that a gigantic mug? It's a normal size mug. Tonight it's filled with water. But the joke is, I've cut back to 1 cup of coffee per day. That's the joke. I actually do drink less coffee than I used to. I used to drink 2 pots a day. Just full on 2 pots a day. And now I'm down to about 40 ounces. Most days. Sprouts are delicious. Yes, can I have them? Is there anything on the TV for Christmas? Oh yeah, they're showing that movie you were in? What? What are you talking about? Oh no, is our mom gonna say something like derogatory and mean? Am I ready to hate our mom now? Because I've been... Oh, E.T., of course. Though they made you a lot less ugly for the TV. What? Oh no, is that our brother? Is that our brother or our mom? Okay, that's our brother. Okay, sorry. That's our brother. Still not okay to say. You did love E.T. when you went with your dad. For months afterwards, you used to spend all day drawing the cutest pictures of people in space. I had one on the fridge for years. You never put up any of my art, Mom. That's the brother. I'm blocking who is talking in this scene. Here, let me move over. Oh, okay. Now they're on this side. Because you never drew anything further. Shut your gob. Shouting. That's not very ladylike. Oh, he is making fun of us. Jesus, Fergal, what's your problem? What's my problem? You abandoned your mother and left her worried sick for weeks. And then you show up out of the blue and dress like that? Come now, Fergal. Remember the story of the prodigal son. That's all you're gonna say to him? I didn't come home to be ridiculed. Yeah, he's being super rude. I hope you came home to apologize. I'll give you an apology if I get some too. Stop, let's just enjoy dinner. I was peeling spuds all week. I'm just glad we're here together. Well, then tell your son to shut up and stop being rude. Now you see why it's been hard to talk. It's never been hard to listen. It's even harder to listen to this crap. Mom, I just don't understand, pet. Why do you need to understand? Can't you just accept me? What me are you talking about? The one I've known for 23 years or the one I've known for 2 weeks? It's the same me. And I want you to know me better. I want us to be in each other's lives. Oh. Are you threatening to leave again? It's not a threat. I can't live like this. I need some air. I can't run away forever. Oh, shut up, Fergal. Pet, come back. How about you not let your son talk to you like that? Imagine having such a big cup entirely filled with hot chocolate or cappuccino. My pancreas is always starting to produce insulin. Yeah, I drink my coffee black 99.9% of the time. But yes, that would be a lot of sugar. It's actually only 64 ounces. It looks bigger than it is. Because you're just not used to seeing a mug like this. Are we coming back? Are we just getting some air? Oh no, we have taken off. Yeah, I don't blame her. That was totally unacceptable. Our mom didn't stand up for us. I know she's trying to understand some things, but allowing her son to talk to us like that, Fergal, no, he's being a jerk. The air I needed was 2 kilometers away in the snow. Oh, the house is empty right now, right? Oh no, what happens in the house? Am I reading the book that Shantz got me? It was cold air and damp air, but it was quiet air. Oh, rough. Oh, now we're back. We're back in the space world. You're not familiar with this game, but it looks like some quiet sad story. Quiet or quite sad story. I don't think it's meant to be sad. I think it's meant to be exploring a time in someone's life that can be difficult. And so I think in that way it's coming off sad. I'm also kind of reacting to it quite a bit because, you know, I had my own troubles at this age. Not the troubles this person has, but I think we all have times in our lives that are difficult. And I just really want her to be okay. I hope that's the end of this game. That she ends up being okay. Happy Christmas. It looks like I am like doodling kind of erratically. The 26th, back in the big house. So, like, nobody really knows where I'm at right now because this house is, like, condemned. There was such a strange burning smell when I turned on the lights in the kitchen this morning. Okay. Don't worry about that burning smell when you turn on the lights. It's falling apart, but houses don't fall apart all at once. They do it slowly, piece by piece, room by room. This one has already fallen apart, piece by piece, room by room. It might actually be the end of this house. See, this is all like crossed out and scribbled on. The electricity isn't safe. And I don't want to light the fire. Fire is weirdly probably safer than electricity. I don't want anybody to know I'm here. Oh, that's why. So nobody knows where she's at now. Yeah, this game is called If Found. Where is this? A parachute? I've jumped out of some kind of airplane here. The 27th. Whoa! I am just here for days now? Have I even eaten? Chance walked by the house today? Did you say something? Headed for Keene Beach? Did you say something? He didn't see me? You need to talk to him. He probably doesn't want to talk to you. Yeah, this scribbling is like all so very erratic, not like nice artwork or anything. Our conversations are wriggling through my skin. Are you starting to realize that he had a huge crush on you? About half past 4, there was a knock. I blew out the candles and buried myself under a blanket. Are you in there? Is that her brother? News around town is you lot got out, or the guards were coming. But then Air 4 told me that you hadn't been seen at Miss O'Malley's house. Did they turn you away? Oh, what a jerk. I think that is our brother. This is a jerk. Guess no one really wants a weirdo like you around. Why am I always on the wrong side, and why does he say stuff like that? Mom is worried sick about you. Not worried enough to ask you to treat me like a human being. I can't believe she still cares. You'd think she had given up on you by now. I have. Oh, wow, that is her brother. Oh my god, I could never imagine my sister saying something like that to me. Oh, that's so mean. Just so mean. Apply to other scholarships. She's going for her PhD. This game has original visuals and style of storytelling? Absolutely. Yeah, the whole game is you're erasing the pages. And the story is being told. Hello? Hello? It's so good to hear you've reached the voicemail. Damn it. McHugh, please leave a message with your name and... Damn it. Where are you? If you'd like to talk about my accountancy services, ring... What? Is this a joke? You're an accountant? Hello? Pick up. Tell me how to fix this. I don't know where to go. Your name and number and I'll get back to you. Except you haven't, Mac. I trusted you. Hello? You've known for weeks when I would arrive. Now, I count the time we have left in hours. So there's this other story of the game starts and she's like in space at a black hole trying to figure out the events that's going to destroy Earth. Obviously a metaphor. And here we are now, having gotten here. You've reached the voicemail. I'm nowhere and no one's left and no one on Earth who even knows who I am. No NASA to whisk me away and not even an accountant. Oh wait, I clicked away. Just some sheep in a field where the black hole devours the Earth. At least I can witness the end of everything under a nice clear sky. Hello? I woke up coffee this morning. I hope I'm not coming down with a dose of something. Yeah, you've been living in an abandoned house for 3 days? I saw Shan through the window this morning again. I had to do something. So I walked down to the wind and walked down to the beach. Chance. Cassio? Hey, so, how are things? Oh, fine, same old. What are you doing here? I thought you were with Colin and Jack in Dugwork now. Jesus, you look awful. It's complicated. Well, I'm glad we're talking. I just don't know how it's gonna go. Of course it is. I was with him, then I was back home, and now I'm not. Yeah, you always seem to make things complicated and weird. Ugh. I'm sorry, Chance. I was surprised. But we can fix everything. We can go get Colin and Jack and put the band back together. We can just be friends again. The band was a dream. It was never going to happen. But it did happen. Oh, I'm running out of eraser. But you were so good. We did nothing all summer and then we played a single gig in a community hall. Where's this coming from? What happened to you? It's just reality. What about Dublin? What about Manchester? Or India? Don't be stupid. Powering off without money only had me crying home on the phone anyways. God, you're like a different person. I don't even know you. When I went home, I found out how people talked about the lot of us. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I liked you, but that's not me. Wow, do you even hear yourself? You have no idea what it's like. I'm already an outsider. I don't belong anywhere. I can't love someone like me, is the rest of that sentence. That's why we have to look out for each other. I just want to be normal, Cassio. And I'll never be normal with you. Oh. Maybe we didn't need to talk to him. I was hoping we could have a different conversation with him. But that stings. Cassiopeia. Thanks for waiting. I made some tea for you. I thought you might be a bit dehydrated from space. You're an accountant? Oh yeah. I'm also a bit of an astronomy geek. Oh, God. I picked up your signals. Did you not tell someone important? Oh, well, I wanted to, but no one listened. And I had to do something. Thanks. Thanks, Mac. It's nice to meet you, for real. You're shorter than I pictured. What do we do now, then? The source of radiation is on the far side of Atchil Island. There's a bus coming soon. We're waiting on a bus to save the world. It's usually on time, but we can sit up front. Oh, intense. If sometimes you like to play interactual visual novels, then I definitely recommend the Walking Dead series. It is so good. I have actually played it. I played it before I was a streamer, and I very much enjoyed it. Yeah, I've thought about kind of going back, too. I've played several of the Telltale games, also, and I definitely am looking forward to Wolf Among Us, too. Oh my goodness, I just didn't read that. I just started erasing. Okay. I just started erasing. I didn't read it. All right, I can catch it. I can catch the on my stream delay. All right, give it a minute. So while the stream delay is catching up because it's back so far behind, I will mention the. I just started erasing. I don't know. I'll mention the Walking Dead series. Yeah. So I actually have played all of them except for the last one, episode 5. I haven't finished that. Okay. All right, here we go. Stream delay. Let's see what I can read. Because things were like all covered up. That's why. It's so cold I should light a fire. But even if I wanted to, there's no fuel. I have to break something. Getting out the blankets. At least the kettle works. There we go. Problem solving. Maggie, Colin, and Jack came, but I don't want to bother anyone. She's gonna die in this house. Is that the radiation leak? My chest feels tight and my body hurts. I can't stop coughing every time my head spins. Yeah, she has the flu. You can die from the flu untreated. A lot of people do, even if you're healthy. This is super dangerous. Cassio, come out. You can't live in there. It's not safe. Shan's told us, Cassio. We know you're in there. I'm sorry things didn't work out for your mom. I don't want to say pet. It's weird. Alright, the stream delay has helped us there. Cassio, it's like I told you, we're family. Please come out. This is ridiculous. Are you sure she's really here? There's not even a fire going. We should call the guards. Something really bad could have happened. Kick the freaking door in. This house is abandoned anyways. Yeah, especially now when COVID's gone on. Yeah, this is before COVID, but yeah. Yeah, you can get very sick. Untreated in like an old, cold house. I don't even think she's eaten for 3 days. This is ridiculous. She's probably left for Dublin. Kick the door in. Your friend could be in there. The two of you waste so much time on her. Oh, who said that? Oh, is that Shance? She doesn't even appreciate the half of it. That's enough, Jack. Oh, that was Jack? Jack has always been nice to us. Oh, that is really... Wow. Everybody is abandoning us at our hardest time. Ooh, everybody. Well, not everybody. Not Colin and not Maggie. Come on. What's the plan here? Oh, this is the bus ride to the anomaly? We're skipping into the future? How did you know where to go? This is the image I retrieved from the black hole data. It had an address on the back. I hope you're right. By me, Road, Dougal, Atchill, County Mayor, Ireland, Perth. It's getting dark out here. Do I just die? Do we just die in this house? 30th, the guards came back, and Fergal with them. I almost called out, but I knew better. How is nobody kicking this door in? If I even had the, hint that my friend was in there, I'd be getting in. I mean, there's a hole in the roof. You can climb in. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Fergal, this place is a wreck. I don't think there's anyone in here. I know there is. I heard movement, and I saw lights last night. I can't be wasting time on this. The big search is starting soon. For all we know, we'll find the body on a coastline. Oh no. Searching this place will only take 5 minutes. Ironically, our brother, who is a total jerk, is actually right. I don't want to break the door down and find an empty house. The nuns would have my neck. Tell you what, I'll come back tomorrow after dark with the PJ, and we'll see what we see. If there is someone in there, I'll get them out. I'm scared. I'm starving. Yeah, it's been like 5 days. I feel so sick. I'm gonna die. Yeah. I know. Are you sure this is the right place? It's the only thing we've got. Okay, pass the image to me, and I'll put it through the letterbox. What? She has it, but the black hole is still here. It's still growing. Who is she? She can't stop the trigger event? She's my... It doesn't matter. It's in her hands now. Is this dude us? McDougal, that's our last name. McHugh or whatever. Is this us? Is this both versions of us? What is happening right now? Hey, Matt, if Earth survives this, do you want to see the rest of the universe with me? December 31st, the anomaly. I have to go somewhere. I can barely move. It's so cold. I'll burn the book. Oh. This book. We got like arcade pop music all of a sudden. Visually, this is very interesting. Is Earth destroyed? What is happening? The soundtrack reminds me of Portal 2. It does, and I will be playing Portal 2 in the not too distant future. What exactly is happening? Obviously, this is a metaphor, and the game is not like actually saying the black hole is devouring Earth because of our mom, but I don't get it yet. I don't get it yet. Are we dying? Is this like the crazy stuff you see when you're dying? And we burn the book, which lets people know definitively that someone is here, so someone finally breaks down the door to get us. What? We are erasing ourselves. Oops, I clicked off the screen. Oh, I'm not doing this. I thought I was doing it because that's essentially the movements I was making. I'm not doing anything right now. I thought I was doing that this whole time. Time doesn't exist in a black hole. Okay, I have control again. Every moment crushed together, past and present and future, in one endless scream. No way to change anything. Oh, this is depression. This is extreme depression. No way to move. No way to escape. Oh God, you've really lost. Dublin, that university has changed you. This is what people have said to us. The two of you waste so much time on her. Just want to be normal, Cassio, and I'll never be normal with you. You're the biggest freak around, that's for sure. Oh, this horrible. Okay, the music is jamming though. Like, as like horrible as this is, the music is like it's really actually pretty good. Just turn it down just a tiny bit though. Oh man. Let's call him and Jack. Do I have control again? Maybe I'm wrong, but right now it looks like someone's depression diary. Absolutely. Yeah, this. She has descended into like this is full classic depression. I'm not a psychologist. I don't want to pretend I am, but I know enough. This is not good. That feeling of hopelessness, no way to escape, that's a dangerous feeling. Everything's okay. It's my first time having a pen. Oh, everything's okay. Sometimes it's actually not the worst thing to write something like this, to try to break yourself out of a negative thought cycle. It sounds crazy because it's like, oh, well, everything's not okay, so I'm just lying to myself. But sometimes just writing it down and forcing yourself to think about it is actually what you need. Sometimes. But if you are this depressed, you're having this much of a difficult time, you need to talk to somebody. I'm really worried about our character here. I'm really worried. I want this game to end happy. I want all my games to end happy, even if it doesn't make sense for them to end happy. Tell me everything actually is okay. Oh, you poor thing, you're burning up. Someone is saying that to us. It's okay. Everything will be okay. Is it Maggie? It's her mom. I'm gonna start crying. I've got you, dear. She called us Cassio. There's Colum, Maggie. Wait, who's this kid? Jack? Oh, this is Chance. Colum, this is everybody. And our mom. You know, all the trouble we've had with our mom, her coming around, could really mean a lot to us. Oh. I'm writing. I'm doing a terrible job of writing, just like me in real life. Oh, am I building this? Where does this go? Here? Oh no. Did I somehow lose the game? Where does this go? Oh, the world has started to stabilize. Communication between towns and cities and even countries. Obviously, it was a metaphor. We knew this. We knew this from the beginning, but... I don't know... I don't know how to actually progress. For the first time since I've played this game, I don't know what to do next. Huh. Do I just leave it? We've got music going. Oh. So the problem is I'm playing in full screen mode, so the pencil is actually out of frame for me. That's why I didn't know what to do. Oh. Yeah, boy, I see an arrow behind you. Yeah, I couldn't see it, so I saw it on my stream. Oh, man. I don't know, tidy? He's setting up a desk plan on his new cubicle when he hears a familiar roar of a spaceship outside, Cassiopeia. He finishes tidying first, and wants to impress her with his neatness. He straightens his tie, and heads outside. I'm getting a little better at writing. Long time no see, Cassiopeia says, grinning. Her skin seems to have been tanned purple by some strange cosmic star. It's only been a year, Max says. But I'm sure for you, it's been many more. They both laugh. As you look at her, Max's chest gets uncomfortably tight. He missed her. He wasn't sure if it was a conversation about space and science he missed, or her personality. I have some great stories for you, Cassiopeia says. I'll tell you about them. In the ship. What? Max stares at her. There it is. Aren't you coming? She says. I came back for you. Like we said, he doesn't know how to answer. I can't, Max says, at last. I'll only slow you down. Cassiopeia stares at him and then nods. Mac? Yeah, Cassiopeia? Whenever you're ready, call me. I'll be here. I'll come get you. See you next year. January 5th, 1994. This is 5 days later. Wow. I've been awake for a few days. Eating turkey leftovers, drinking cups of tea, and sleeping. I'm finally able to write without my hands shaking. Today is the first day I feel like myself again. Colin comes around a lot. Every day since I was found. Jack comes too, but he doesn't stay. Yesterday, Colin brought a cake from Maggie, and today, he brings me a new journal. Yeah, what's up with Jack? I thought he was cool. He found the remnants of the old one in the big house. We're gonna start over, right? No, we lost all... Oh, I don't know. Start over. I'm excited to start over. It was almost full anyways. I haven't seen Chaz, but Colum says he's asking for me. I tell Colum to say hi. Kind of like fitting stuff into the journal. We're all sitting awkwardly with each other, Jack and Column too. I think everyone feels embarrassed. Jack's cooking apology rashers. Soon I'll be well enough to climb Rugen without them again. Okay. December 31st, 2018. Okay. Huge time jump. So this person is, like, in real life actually 10 years older than me, right? Yeah, about. Wow, so we go from 94 to 2018. Happiness. I said I wanted a happy ending, and the game is letting me choose. So I pick happiness. I'm happy with my life now, despite everything. I have regrets about the past, of course. But looking back, I think I mostly did the best I could. What? What is happening? Am I... Oh. Oops. We're doing a character creator? Was not expecting to do a character creator. You know I got those eyelashes. Yeah, we're gonna go eyelashes. Given... Boom. Big smile. We're happy, right? Remember? We're happy. Just wanted to see what that looked like. Not my favorite. Kind of like that. I kind of like that. Here we go. She's Irish. Does that feel right? Right there. That's it. We're happy. That's all that matters. Oh, we can change the color. What's this? Oh, this goes in our hair? Oh, of course we're gonna have a planet necklace. Alright, planet necklace. That's the first game I ever played where you do the character creator at the end of the game. We're a nerd, so of course we gotta wear glasses, but if we have to pick between glasses and these earrings, we're going those earrings. This is what I wanted to wear for the stream. But I didn't have anything like this handy. This was essentially what I wanted to wear. But I'm kind of wearing this. We're wearing this, but green. This is that kind of this is the exact kind of sweater. It's an Irish, like, cable knit sweater. That's what we're gonna wear. We're gonna dress like me. It's more like the last picture of the character. Yeah, instead of a character creator, it's the last picture of the character. That's a really good point. I don't know. What is our background? We very much do identify as Irish, but you know what? I feel like choose the same color as a sweater. I mean, this is as close as I could get. Oops. You know, I think that's about it. All right, we'll go green. I like that. We did a lot of like all the best moments were like when things became watercolor. So we have a watercolor background. Oh, what? What? I have free reign to write? Oh, I can't write. Casio with an exclamation point. Oh, that's my handwriting, so... Oh, sorry. Cyan. Yeah, If I were more of an artist, I think I could actually write on this, but I don't have that ability. Let me scoot over. Oh, music stopped. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. First of all, I took an hour longer than everybody said online this game took. Very classic me. Second of all, nothing is happening right now? What's happening? Am I blocking something again? The screen is just black, and I have a pencil, so it didn't crash because I have a pencil. We're just gonna load the credits. There we go. Okay, so wow, what are my thoughts on this game? This game is, so this was a gift from somebody in the Casually Hardcore Discord. Sometimes they just post like keys of games they have extras of, and honestly I forgot who it was. I think it was Russell Jr. So sorry if I have that wrong. But boy, what do I think of this game? Shockingly good. Shockingly good. I made a point in the very beginning of the stream that I don't necessarily connect with this character because we don't have the same lived experiences. But I think we all have shared experiences just as humans. And then I played the game, and I think my point was prophetic in a way that I didn't even expect. I think I cried like 3 times. I am fairly certain they're going to copyright claim me on YouTube though. So that's okay. I don't make anybody on YouTube, but it is a little annoying. But the music was really good, so congratulations to the people who made the music. They do sell the soundtrack. Usually that's how I can tell. If they sell the soundtrack separately, they're going to copyright claim me on YouTube. Wow, super good. Super good game. Highly recommend. Your playthrough will be very similar, I'm guessing, because you really only have a say at the end, but I was really surprised how much some of those things impacted me, just reminding me of the problems I had with my parents around that age. Yeah, boy says, we're different and have different lives, but we all feel the same when sad or depressed. Yeah, I mean, right? That time there at the end of the game before her mom came, that is a universal feeling. That was hard. That was hard to see. And that moment when her mom just told her everything was going to be okay, it was like 1,000 tons of weight lifted off of my shoulder playing the game, because the tension with her mom was probably the part that was hardest with her, because her mom kind of is supposed to love her. I'm making a lot of assumptions. I don't know how the designers thought about this, but man, to me the stuff with my mom hurt the most. So to see that resolved in the way that it was, and it wasn't just our friends saving us, but it was our mom. Boy, that hit hard in a good way. Oh, I feel like I have reached the end, and I do actually like that. I do like that you can experience this. I like that you can do that, and maybe I will, and maybe I encourage you to do it yourself. What is this? How do you read this word? This word? Like, do you mean how do I pronounce it? This is how I pronounce it. Watch this. I go to YouTube.
We are looking at how to pronounce this traditional Irish name. This is a female name or a girl's name.
And then I do this.
That is not pronounced like it's spelled. It has to be pronounced Quiva. Quiva.
Quiva. There you go. That's how I pronounce it. So, so because of my dyslexia, I have always like sought like how to pronounce things online. But no, I never would have gotten that name right. And it helps me in business too, because every once in a while I'll run into a client or a person I'm talking to on the phone, and I'll pronounce their name correctly because I looked it up beforehand, and they will be shocked that I know how to pronounce it. I'm just asking how to pronounce this word. Yeah. So that's, yes, Caoimhe, Weeva. There you go. Okay, let's call it there. What a lovely game. What a lovely game. What a lovely game. How do I get to the home screen? I don't know that I can. But either way, we'll end it there. So thank you, everybody. Have an absolutely wonderful night, and thanks for joining me. Good to see you again. Yeah, boy, I'll be playing some more Half-Life stuff in the future. I actually want to play Portal and then go back to the other ones. When you'll be streaming next time? Saturday morning and Wednesday evenings. Those are my only 2 stream times. I'd love to stream more. When I had some time off around the holidays, I did in fact stream a little bit more, but those are my normal times. Okay. Bye, everybody.